Hi everybody, I am Aira Villanueva, part of the second year Dalagita.
I'm Jay Colado, I'm part of the second year Dalagita as well.
Welcome to another episode of Dalagita.
Since joining Dalagita, I've been more active in the community and I started attending more events within the community as well as master classes hosted by Dalagita. As previously mentioned in our first episode, on the 30th of October 2018, the House of Commons declared June as the Heritage Month for the Filipinos or the Philippines. This upcoming June, I will be in Ottawa in order to attend the events as well as help in organizing them.
As for me, last episode I talked about Project Aira. Project Aira is a fundraiser to help a community and an elementary school in the Philippines. Last episode I mentioned that I collected $300. Today I've collected $600 and 2 balikbayan boxes full of school supplies and clothes donation. This Saturday I will be going to the Philippines. A recap from last episode, Mimi and I interviewed Louisa Aquino about getting involved and being advocate for mental health. Ate Judianne also interviewed Mark for Hilton Hotel. Hilton Hotel is a home for Dalagita.
Here with us today are Viz, Andrew, and Daisydee, who are representatives of ANAK, which stands for Aksyon ng Ating Kabataan.
We also have Tita Gemma Dalayuan, who will be giving advices for the youth.
Here with us today is Viz. So, could you tell us more about the mission of ANAK?
So, ANAK is a Filipino youth organization based here in Winnipeg. We preserve and promote Philippine culture through our 3 pillars, which are resource, education, and mentorship.
So for people like me who would like to join, who can join ANAK?
So basically anyone who believes in our mission can join ANAK. There are plenty of opportunities to participate in our events. There are also volunteer opportunities, and there are opportunities for anyone who wants to help organize community events as well.
Here is Daisydee with us, who could tell us more about the events that ANAK has done and will be doing. Hi.
Hi. So ANAK does basically anything and everything that that falls under our mission of promoting Philippine culture and heritage. So our resource pillar covers things like creating and accessing and making available in Winnipeg things that we don't often see. So things like books, events like bringing in movie screenings or bringing in speakers, people that we can hear about from the Filipino-Canadian community and also the diaspora outside of the Philippines. Under education, we're looking at preserving and promoting Filipino culture through Philippine studies, doing things like going to conferences, attend conferences, presenting at conferences. So we were recently at Pinay Power in Montreal, at McGill University. We have mentorship programs also to work with youth through any aspect of what it means to grow up Filipino-Canadian. This year, at our past youth forum, we brought in guests from the Philippines and Dennis Gupa from the University of Victoria to explore our theme of environmentalism and climate change through theater.
Those are all amazing. But you talked about education, so could you tell us more about the scholarship opportunities that ANAK is offering?
Yeah, so every year ANAK offers a scholarship to graduating high school students. Based on a theme we explore, we invite students to write an essay. This year we're continuing to play off what we explored during the youth forum and looking at climate change and its effects on the Philippines and what that means for us and how we contribute and impact this issue.
On that topic of scholarships, would you like to expand more about the opportunities regarding it?
Sure. So this year we're awarding 2 graduating high school students with a scholarship of $500 each. In order to apply, they need to write an essay. Part of the application directs them to 4 articles that talk about environmental issues in the Philippines, as well as what it means for us as Canadians and how we contribute to that.
And of course, we have Andrew with us. Hello, Andrew.
Hello.
Do you have any message for the youth who are watching today?
Words of advice, I would suggest no matter what you do, where you go, what you say. Always have culture in mind. Always represent Filipino-Canadian culture. So promote it, preserve it, learn from it. Also, don't be afraid to question it. It's especially for people who are born here or also immigrated here and grew up in Canada. It's especially hard to learn Filipino ways.
That's true. We'll definitely keep those things in mind. And I have another question. Where can people go to learn more about your organization?
ANAK has a website. It's called anak.ca, so NAAK.ca. We also have a Facebook. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. We're also out in the community, Filipino events locally here in Winnipeg. And it's year-round, so you can catch us Folklorama, street festivals, other Filipino concerts. We're everywhere.
Thank you to Viz, Daisydee, and Andrew for joining us today. And if you want to be more involved in the community, follow their social media accounts.
We recently decided to launch an idea about getting all of our community events in one place, which we're calling our Dalagita Community Hub. On this hub, you're going to see all the events happening. We did get a lot of responses, which we are thrilled about. However, we only have time to fit in so many. We're going to be focusing this episode on our events happening in April, May, and June. Stay tuned to look at these posters.